time has come. Only one person can succeed here. It's not me, everybody. Unless I'm very good at dropping things. Yep, I'm good at dropping things. So welcome back. This is the Brazil World Cup 2014. I'm gonna look at the teams kind of thing. So Somalia. I think a lot of these teams are places where there's been a big disaster. The poor teams. There's been a big disaster somewhere, and Swaziland. What kind of name? Swaziland. Reminds me of Switzerland. It's because I'm zooming on you. You deserve that. Your name sounds like you just been in the toilet and you've got diarrhea, mate. Not a very good attempt at a country name, but you can't help your country name. Togo. You sound like you're gonna get a new toy for Christmas. Something like you're gonna have a go. I'm on a go. Tunisia. Yeah, Tunisia, we've heard of that name before. Uganda. Don't you think that looks like the Nando's chicken flag bit? It does a bit, doesn't it? Uganda's not a very bad name. Zambia. That flag. Oh, I can't stand that flag. Zimbabwe. Doesn't that look like a food restaurant or like a business, that sign? Especially that star and that chicken. It looks like it could be a takeaway sign. Could be Zimbabwe takeaways. Algeria. They have some real good players. Angola. Sounds like that could be some historical facts between them. Benin. Oh yeah, that's the one where Moi plays for. I'll look at some of the players later. Botswana. Is that some robot invasion team? Gosh. You can make a lot of jokes out of this team. Is that bad? So that's a nice flag, but a weird name. Faso. Oh, that flag. What were they thinking with that? Republic. Cameroon. Cape. Visit Chad. Why have you got a similar flag to Romania? You're not even in Romania, Comoros. Why is that got a similar flag to Saudi Arabia? Congo? Not bad flag, but it's somehow similar to Senegal. Congo DR. That's the Congo we know, I think. Ivory Coast. Djibouti. Some of these names are really like foreign. Some like Ivory Coast don't sound as foreign. You know, I know they are foreign. Like Spanish, they just sound like an ordinary country name. And these other ones, you can tell they're more foreign because they sound like an African name. I think it's because it's not like they're not a real big place. These ones, they're not that big, are they? No. Ethiopia. I did some work on that in Refugee by the book. It goes on by them. Gabon. Oh, Mbamiyang plays there. Gambian. Ghana. Gardner. People make a lot of fuss over Gardner, but I don't know why. Because they have some good players like the IU brothers, and they could be doing better, yes, but they can't help that. Guinea. Have you guys won a Guinness World Record, mate? Your name sounds so weird. That could get rid of copyright, mate. I know it is an actual country because all these are actual countries help, but this looks like it could get done for copyright, mate. So just copied off that basically. All the letters are the same, and they've just got less stars and changed a bit of the name. Kenya. I think Wambsaka plays there, doesn't he? Leswa. That looks a weird flag. What? Libya. Somehow this is kind of related to the USA. I don't know. Oh, that's Libya. That's Ubia. Why did I say Libya? Some of these flags are so weird. Madagascar. Malaya. Mali. Morocco. Weird name. Nigeria. That could get done for copyright between India and Ivory Coast. Some of these, like, I know they are an actual country, so they couldn't get done for copyright, but it looks like they could. That circle looks exactly like the Bangladesh flag. Look, just keep zooming in. What a weird one. They've never actually been in the tournament, but they're still only 105, but they've never been in one. Expect them to be rated worse, considering they've never been in a tournament. Nigeria, yeah, their team is always decent. They always have some good Premier League and good players in there. Rwanda, oh, I think it's hot in there. Hot in Rwanda. Senegal. You know, if I was saying an English word for this, which says C-L-S, or whatever, how do you pronounce it, I do not know. If I was making a word up for that was similar to that, I would say speechless. I am speechless, and I also feel speechless. Zivria Lyon. Why they got less world ranking than someone who's actually qualified? Maybe done really well in the qualifying. Somalia. Oh, South Africa. Think. Zip. Sudan. Swaziland. What a weird flag. Looks like someone's ready to have a fight. Tanzania. Ah, that's African done. Turning them to South America. Nice flag, Argentina. You've finally produced something good. Not your miserable state in the World Cup. You have good players, but you don't use them very well. Well done, mate. Bolivia. I always thought Bolivia was a bit of a weird team, because they're a team that don't really qualify in much World Cups, but they're probably one of the most hurt teams that don't get into much World Cups. Brazil have a nice flag. Clearly, that white spot looks a bit cold, mate. That white bit, same for the blue, it looks a bit weird, like you've got an illness. Colombia, they have some good players. Ecuador, what is that bit, mate? I think on this game, Brazil 2014 is a bit making fucks up with it. It looks like you basically got a bird, okay, and he's smoking air out, and he looks like he's got a big fat of the global world ball. Paraguay. I played against them as a team that had actually got in the World Cup and they lost. That was on FIFA 19 on Nintendo Switch, I think. They were a decent team on there. Peru. You need to prove that you're good enough to be in the World Cup. Uruguay, they're always good, and that's something. I'm not allowed to go to Uruguay. Then there's Wales. I got a question on the case right yesterday. When I was at my dad's, when I was playing my stepmom, I think, and it was a question like, what is Ecuador similar to or something, and I think it was Venezuela, because Ecuador is similar to Venezuela, because Rondon plays for Venezuela, and I think Valencia plays for Ecuador, is it? Well, there's only Bolivia, Brazil. Colombia is also similar to that. Time to move on to Afghanistan. Doesn't that bit look a bit like Denmark? I heard Denny. Australia. Yeah, they're known for Matt Ryan, I'm a Subs, Get Me Out of Here, and Aaron Moore. I hate it when they are ones like that side there and that bit's white. It's a bit weird. Bangladesh, that one I told you. Is that a place in Cambodia? Weird. Trying to PR's decent. What? Circles? I think there's that black circles, actually football circles. Hong Kong, flowers. India, circle. India, Iran. Wait, is this... Wait, that's Iran. Is this... Iraq? If it was Ikhwan, then I'd be guilty because I'm in my own country called Ikhwan. Jordan. You got someone's name as a country. Korea DP, okay? Korea Republic, Kuwait. What, mate? What is that? A weird flag. Your Vios. Lebanon. Mako, Miosai, what is this? Mongolia, Oman, Pakistan, Philippines, Saudi Arabia there, Thailand, you need to tie some knots, Emirates, that's, name of playing all these are weird. We're back to the beginning, Oceania, Cookhounds, cook, it's like you're cooking something up here, in the islands, Fiji, I want some foodie. What was I doing then? New Zealand, Zamona Island, what the? Do you think that looks like a nursing bag? I do. Weird. This one, whatever this vegan is, it's bizarrely. Who's that woman? Some famous person? I want to know who you are. Because it's weird. Seems like it's that devil thing. What the? Canada. Dominic. Republic. This looks like Panama's, honestly, it does. El Salvador. Honduras. Jamaica. Montserrat. Yeah, Montserrat outside of England, I think. And they are weird, but they are surprisingly good on this game. I beat Ivory Coast as them. Weird though. You can look up and find some good information about them, Panero. Vico, what a weird flag. These same things, why are they doing this? I don't think it's countries, but they weird stuff. Are you the president of the USA, mate? The president somewhere. Anguilla. What? Bahamas. Barbados. It's a nice place, but a bit of a bad flag. I think we're back to the beginning now. Time for the world teams. Oh, nothing here. There's only like the thing. Europe now. Oh. Nothing special here. Because we know of them. Apart from Cyprus. Cyprus, you deserve to zoom in, mate. Very few get zoom-ins. Czech Republic gets a zoom-in because they're actually a world in hockey. Pete checking out in hockey now. Fact for you. Faroe Islands, whoa. If you don't know who Peter Cech is, he's the ex-Arsenal Chelsea goalie. Why? I don't know why they have the same flag to Finland, but I bet if you go online, they'll have some ideas about that. Like, similar, because it is too similar. There was an Arsenal player on FIFA 19, a goalkeeper that had that. Blimey. Iceland, I just love Iceland, I don't know why, I just love them. I love the country, it has a bit of probably decent plays, it's real. Whoa. Living at Luxembourg, Malta. What's that little flag bit there, mate? Weird. Moldova, Montenegro, yeah. Norway, weird. Well, not necessarily, but San Marino. All these are probably the most known. Ukraine, Wales. I love Ukraine as well. I think we're back to the beginning, aren't we? Yeah. And that is all of them. I'm gonna do part of the last part in a minute, but that is all the teams, and we're going to start with the players that I haven't done, which will be like going through some of the most poorest players, most best, but not a lot, will be part 2, but this is part 1 player. Hello, are you a cop now? The police are not here, mate, they never will be. To do it, I'm going to do this. Of course, the sound won't be on here. Should be, but it's just not connected right. But you probably don't want that anyway, right? So we are going to start with getting rid of our best teams from this. We will save this because I'm going to pick a team and I'll save it so that I can just do some weird stuff. We're going to pick Zambia being in there. Australia we'd like to keep in. Belgium, we're not going to do this for long because this isn't going to be the video. In Europe, we're not going to have a lot of teams that bring up. We want Ukraine in. Brazil, we want to get rid of, and we want to add Venezuela in. We're not going to add the most ridiculous in, but we are going to save this. And we'll have these in because their flag's a bit bizarre, but let's put Paraguay in. I want to see what I can bring of them. Africa, we're going to add some crazy ones from Africa in, like crazy countries. Let's add them in to start off with. I still want Africa now because we need some in Africa. I want to have them in because they must be good at war or something. Okay, we need one more from Africa. Not them. I know they don't really have a weird flag and some of these probably don't, but I'm doing it. France, we're getting rid of the best teams there. Just because we can add the most craziest. We need them for a link and we want to keep them in. We're getting rid of Cameroon. Adding in an Asia team. Which is going to be Hong Kong. And then let's get rid of Argentina for one other team. Them. Okay, now, what team do I want to be in the game? I'm going to pick teams that people will want to see the action of. Because I'll be simming them actually, seeing what would happen actually, because I'm not bothered about the career, I'm bothered about the daftness behind it. This is part 1, part 2 will be done with the career, playing, continuing, and then the next video after that probably will just have some more daft events. So this is for everyone's benefit. I'm going to pick 2 teams, or maybe a few. I'm going to go with that team as one of the teams. I'm going to not go with that team. I'm going to go with People's Benefit that team. And for People's Benefit that team. And People's Benefit, I'm going with another team of that team. And that team. So the first team in gold have got a 40 rated player. Feel sorry for them. Have you seen that? Their team is not good. Up front they've got okay, but on the bench 36. Don't think you can really change it. We're not going to see the whole squad because they've left some at home I think. But look, 35. Blimey. And they've only got like 1 on the bench. And he's got 42. Why is he on the bench? But we're going to leave him on the bench because we're going to keep the squad the same as they are, which isn't very good, but they're daft. And then for this team, I don't know why they're good because they haven't got the best of teams. Maybe that goalkeeper's that Arsenal one I was telling you about. 19 probably isn't, but that's 74. I'm surprised about him, but I'm going to keep him on. I was thinking of getting rid of him, but no. Blimey, they've got some decent players this team. I might need to check out actually if they're qualified because that'd be good. Have they qualified? Oh no, don't say. Well, Gabon next. And Aubameyang, yeah, he's got 81. Well, their overall team is terrible, but Aubameyang makes their team okay. Their team isn't, no, dire. No. I don't like his feet, that's all. Ganga, he seems okay as a player. Oh, another Aubameyang. Willie Aubameyang, is he related? Or is it Aubameyang? It's Mbami. I think it's Aubameyang. Blimey, they got some other reserves. Zokambi. Well, Henry Jr. Some of these could actually be English if they wanted to, I think. Anthony MFA. MFA, what a surname. Mamba Guy. And Dumbu. He looks really young. Tonga. Blimey, look at their team. What is haircut? Just look at his haircut. Mr. Hairman. Mo. Let's look at your hair, mate. Hey, don't know what about. Go. Safi! Very short hair, mate. Why is this team alright? I know I'm saying it's alright, but I saw Monster Rat's team and we 40s in their team, that's okay, but we haven't done Zimbabwe yet, have we? No, their team has got a lot of 50s, they're not the worst of the lot. Gangawa! Why did I sound like I was a monkey in the Amazon Break voice? Dude, what a name. Hiya, Doob. Now, Nikib. What a surname, well done, mate. I've decided something. Nice haircut, mate. A lot of... I'm not meaning to be rude here or anything, but a lot of African players I feel are bald or don't have a lot of hair, and... This guy... Clitio. What a name. Clitio. These names are weird. It's like someone's made them up. They might actually have done that. Kaka. Oh wait, that's not the actual Kaka though, it's Kaka. That. I haven't made these up, I don't think. Someone actually made these up. I've decided that I'm gonna press back because I'm not gonna control all these teams because I've seen their squads and I don't want to control everyone. I'm gonna control not them because their squad's too good. Same for them. I'm gonna control their squad. I'm gonna control Hong Kong. And I'm gonna control them. And I'm not gonna control them. So I already showed you them, did I? Just race for him to see. Tiny. What a name. Yeah, I think I did already show you them. Hong Kong's team. Li Wei and Lim. Weird, but 38, tall. He's tall for some reason. I don't think I showed you these, did I? Joseph. Oh wait, did I show you these? Darren. Barry. So some actual names and then the second names are crazy. Gamba. Gamma. Tongo, we're gonna just scroll and look through these again a bit because these are the teams I am going to be in this career with. Not playing them, actually simming them to see what they're like. The training, I'm going to be simming everything. And they're the teams I'm doing. The groups now. I don't want it in the same if I can't help it. So I want in normal size groups. So Australia, Holland, no thanks. I want Venezuela and Gardner. And see how that goes. No, instead of Ghana, Paraguay. See how that goes for Cambodia. I'm worried it'll be bad, but it's the best they can do. Group A. Holland. I want Iran in that group. With Hong Kong, and I think Mexico is a good switch. But it might be too difficult for them, so what about if I have the Cape team in there? And my final group, Group F, if I have Gardner, Gabon, why do I call him Gardner? Nigeria can go out for Ukraine, and then that's an okay group because I've got some easy teams, but that is Group F. Group A, Iran, Cape Verdes, Mexico and Hong Kong. I think that's an alright group. Group B might be too difficult for us, but I think that's an alright group. Now the other groups, we've got Group C there with Gardner, Greece and Japan. That isn't a very good group at all. Japan is, but Greece isn't. We'll swap them for Costa Rica. And I can have Zimbabwe instead of Japan. And then that's it. That's all the groups. Let's get into some other stuff. And the matches. But advanced to there. And our team is Hong Kong. No points, they're bottom. Our team, Cambodia, no points. I don't think there've been matches been played there. Tongo, no points, and for nope. Nothing. Okay, so R3, I forgot that button for R3. So I'm gonna have to go on the calendar because I don't know what button R3 is. You can tell me or you won't, please. And now let's move to 30, which is just going to be simming. And now we're going to have a look at the tables. In top place is Mexico. Well, you could have expected Mexico and Iran to do well, but we're bottom still. I expect us to at least pick a point versus Cape. But we are second in that league. I'm surprised about that in Group B. In Group C as well, and they haven't played yet, and same for the rest, they just haven't played yet. But that is a bit unfair, no one's played yet. So the tournament might be finished by the end of today. We'll just keep simming, see what happens. Okay, now, what's the table like? We are second. I would never have predicted that, as soon as I were bottom. And we're second on the other one. And we're top. Whoa. What? Why? Oh no. I thought we were that team then. We're bottom. Yeah. And we're bottom in that. So, it looks good for Hong Kong. But not for much of the teams. Just keep simming. Okay. Swaziland have been knocked out with Tongo and Cambodia. Advance. And what is now in the round of 16? It is Paraguay against us. Well, that should be exciting, but I can't watch it because they don't have watch along on here, which they could have simming watch along. But of course, we're gonna be just simming it. Paraguay against Hong Kong. They've been knocked out and they put a great effort in, but I thought they'd do better. Honestly, they'd been in a group that was difficult. Well, it was alright, but this is the awards. So the top scorer was Gardner. Why? Gardner, why? Garner, whatever you call. Why? Why you? And Golden Award, them. And could see us and go, yeah, could understand that, but that's the end of the tournament. So Mexico were the winners. And we're not going to save it because it don't matter, but I just thought, let's do that, why don't we? Want to see me do another one of these, but like sim, like I did last time, just tell me, because next episode we'll be doing some other stuff. We'll be looking at some other teams. We won't be looking at the best teams necessarily, because I know I said we might, but what we're doing is we'll be looking at the teams with like 3-star rating. Like, we weren't that focused on them today, but we looked at them and we basically looked at all the teams, but today we're focusing on the lower rated like 1-star teams, and next time we're focusing on the 3-star teams like Gabon and that other team that Arsenal goal came from. I think he was out on loan. Don't think he had a face on FIFA 19 on a 10th week anyway. And if you want me to not do the World Cup mode, do another mode with that, just tell me. But it will be a sim, so it's not a very good idea in my opinion to do the captain thing. But we'll be focusing on teams with 3 stars, you know, that aren't necessarily in the World Cup very much, or aren't even in it at all. I've never been in it, but with better ratings, and maybe doing some of the lower teams with 1 stars that we haven't done already, and it'll be bigger and better. And this is just kind of an introduction video for a FIFA video. I'm not doing FIFA like all the time. I'm probably doing this not necessarily tomorrow, but when I get the chance, and it will come, because I know I can be unreliable when it comes to certain videos, but it is coming. Trust me, it's coming. And it's not necessarily coming now, but it is coming. And to end it off, I'm going to show you one more badge of the team. For now, look at Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah, while I choose my badge, I've just told you to look at him. And on the side you can see Sunderland winning. Crystal Palace. It's time for one of my favourites, of course. Because I've said a lot of favourites this time with the badges, but this favourite are really good. And if you want to guess before I show you it, comment below and tell me pause the video now and guess, because it's coming. Not yet, but it is coming. Takes me ages to find it. I still can't find it yet. Blimey, I'm taking a lot of time finding it. Sorry about that. I was going to find that nursing one, but instead I found this. Look, is that a dead fish? Ew. Look down here again. Because I'm going to give you one more, right? It's not the one I wanted, the nursing one, but it's Chad. You know, there's a YouTuber called Chad that does hacker and game master stuff. Ew, creepy and horrible. And not very good for children, even though loads of children watch it. But if you think the plays are fake, like I did, tell me. And what about the names? Shout out.